Well, some of the most success I've had in Nashville has been a 6-week #1 I had with a song called Austin that I co-wrote with David Kent. And we got together to write the song and really was inspired to write this idea from another co-writer that I had at the time, Ash Underwood. And he had left a message on his answering machine, and I asked him if he wanted to write it. He didn't want to write the idea, and I said, well, can I take it to somebody else? And he said, sure. So I went to David Kent, and I told him I had this idea about this song, and that, it can be this progression, in a relationship between these two people. And so we talked about that song, the idea, almost an entire day before we started writing it. And we decided that we were the choruses were all going to be different because it was going to be a progression of events of the people in the song, in the relationship. So anyway, we wrote it, and it took us a couple times, and David and I would do that. We would get together and write. We'd always come back and revisit the song. And David still is very good at doing work demos, and he would make these really elaborate work demos. And I remember I was walking out of a restaurant, he called me on my cell phone and said, I want to play you this demo I've got going of Austin. What do you think? And when I heard it, I knew that we really had something special. I really knew the song was something really good. And I was really excited about it. Well, his publisher at the time was Janet Talbot. I was my own publisher, and she decided that she was going to pitch it to W. Zavitson. And at that time, they were looking for a guy named Clay Walker. And Clay Walker put the song on hold, and we were really excited about it. Well, then, a short time after that, he decided to let everything go. They put a hold on the album or something. He wasn't going to record right away. So we took the song off hold. So Debbie called back, and she said, well, we've got this baby act called Blake Shelton, and we want to pitch the song to him. And we were like, great, hey, it's a cut. We were excited, we heard Blake sing. We knew he was a really great singer. So they pitched it to him, and immediately they decided that they wanted to cut the song on Blake. Well, fast forward to it being cut. Bobby Braddock was the producer, and he was really excited about the song, and he wanted it to be a single. And so it took a little, talking to all the parties in play, and over a weekend they decided that it was going to be a single. And I think Bobby had gone and played the song for a bunch of different girls and women because he really thought it was going to have a lot of impact with women. And I remember him saying that it made everybody cry. And so they knew, that this was going to be a really good choice for a first single for Blake. And so it became a breaking song for him, and it was just completely divine how it worked out. It worked out that, he sang this song amazing. It helped us as writers and publishers to have this wonderful recording and single, because sometimes artists cut songs and they just don't come out that great. And it helped Blake because he had a really great song that really showcased him as an artist, and the audience loved it, and radio loved it, and people began calling in, requesting the song, and the song just started going up the charts. And so it just was a really great experience. And I hope to have another 6-week #1 someday.